the focus of the world in 2016.
Drop your weapons, you're under arrest.
Vincent Moore is a former soldier.
The problem with artificial intelligence is it's way too unpredictable.
Scout's creator, Dion Wilson, sees a rich future.
Oh, really?
Me is a machine that can think and feel.
Have a robot that is operated by a thinking human being.
We don't want this. It's expensive, it's big, and it's ugly.
The Scouts are a huge success. Stop worrying about these pet projects.
I think I've cracked it. This is a new kind of life form, a new step in evolution.
Oh, what happens when a robot takes on complete human characteristics to the point that he becomes more emotional than the human themselves? That's the story of Chappie, a new film directed by South African-born director and producer Neill Blomkamp, who is known for his worldwide acclaimed films District 9 and Ellysium. Chappie is an action-packed film based here and filmed in Johannesburg, as you saw, and features a leading cast like names like Sharlto Copley, Hugh Jackman, and in studio with me, Brandon Auret, Eugene Khumanyiwa. And their film, of course, opens in South Africa on the 13th of March. Eugene and Brandon, thank you so much for being with us here on the program.
Thank you for having us.
What an awesome experience this must have been for you.
It was pretty out of the world, eh? Pretty out of this world,
Yeah, well, I mean, just from the trailer, it certainly didn't look like you were filming in this world, never mind in Johannesburg. How much of the movie was shot in Johannesburg?
Everything.
The whole movie?
Yeah. I think they had a couple of pickups that they did in Canada. I know that they flew over one or two actors to go and do some pickups in Canada at one of the studios there, so...
But the whole movie was shot here. It was just like post-production stuff.
Post-production out in Canada, but the rest of it filmed in Johannesburg.
Yeah, it's the same as District 9, you know, and it's
I mean, and District
South
9, District 9 was so well received. It was a major hit. Now, you guys, if I'm not mistaken, you've just come back from LA? Or you're on your way?
I'm on my way to New York.
You're on your way to New York, okay.
On Wednesday.
Is this to promote the film?
Well, I'm going over for the premiere.
Okay.
I'll be in New York for 4 or 5 days, and then I'm going to be in LA for about 3 weeks. Just, I don't want to leave the country. I just need to go and find some representation over there as well, because it's nice to be able to, you know, technology nowadays, it's very easy for actors in different countries to do the auditions, go into the studio, do the auditions and send the tapes over. So it's not a matter of having to live in it helps, but you know, I'm a working actor in my country, and I'm quite happy to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it really is. It's a beautiful thing. What has the reaction and the reviews been to Chappie so far?
No, it's been fantastic.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's been fantastic. And actually, if you look at the 2 movies that Neill has done, the audience are loving him. District 9 was a huge success for Oscars, and then Ellysium came, and both movies managed to open #1 at the box office. So definitely, I mean, he's got a huge following, so people are looking forward to this.
Brilliant. I mean, I know it opens here in South Africa in March, but in terms of elsewhere in the world, when is it opening? Has it?
The 6th.
6th of March.
The 6th of March.
Yeah.
Okay,
The premiere is on the 4th, so it's only about 2 days later that they have.
It SA is opening on the 13th.
Of March. Yeah.
I mean, he has made himself into one of the biggest actors coming out of Hollywood, and here he is, a South African guy that's just made it. What's it like working with him? I mean, what is it about this man's mind and the way he works that just sets him apart from the rest?
There's so many. There's so much.
Okay, well, start. Tell me from your point of view.
Well, number one, you got to understand that Neill is very proudly South African, and we can see in all of his movies that he makes. There's always some South African influence. It was quite an honor to see in Ellysium when the guys had the South African badge on their arms and the spaceship took off and there was a South African flag. So number one, his roots are here, and he's quite happy to keep them here. But he's highly intelligent. He's super smart, and he's an incredibly nice human being.
Okay, so
and very easy to work with.
Yeah, there you go. Easy to work with.
Very easy to work with.
And very creative, no doubt.
Yeah, he's young and fresh and very, creative.
Yeah.
And you trust him. You know, he's after watching District 9 and Ellysium, you have faith in his vision, and you believe in there's a trust issue, a trust thing that you have with your directors, and with Neill it's 100% trust, because you know that he's he's got it all planned out already in his head. Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about the movie. The movie is about a robot named Chappie.
Yes.
Any coincidence that it's named Chappie after our little Chappies, or no?
I'm sure there is.
I'm sure it is. Okay, I'm grasping at everything. I'm taking everything South African out of this. And it's a robot that thinks and feels for himself. So that's all I know about the movie. Tell me more about it.
Yeah.
Okay. It's in few years, Johannesburg is under, like the police is robots, okay? And then they're very oppressive. They're programmed, you know, in a certain way that you can't even negotiate with them or you can't reason with them. Yeah. So there's this young boy, this young scientist, they are played by Dev Patel, the boy of Slumdog Millionaire.
Yes, I saw that,
Yes, he's a programmer, he's a prodigy, he's very intelligent. So he was not happy with other robots. You know, he wanted to create something that can feel, that can behave like a human being. Okay, like another step in evolution. So he came up with this strange robot. He's the one who came up with that program. Then Chappie is more like a threat now to the others, you know, like the order of things. And for a robot to feel and be able to act like a human being, that's a threat to society. It's more like you've got no control over it.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's more like it gets kidnapped by gangsters, and those gangsters started to use it for their own wicked ways.
Wicked ways.
Also, I think one of the questions, I mean, you must understand that Neill has an incredible way of delivering a whole bunch of underlying stories. There are always these incredible themes that are in his film. So, I mean, you go watch his movie and you can walk away saying, I watched a really great sci-fi movie. Or you can walk away and see that there are a whole bunch of other messages that are kind of laid in the stories.
Yes.
You know, and the thing is about consciousness, you know, it's what makes you human. Yeah. The ability to think, touch, feel, the emotions, is that what makes you human? And then, you know, you've got to start questioning it when the robot and the actual mechanical side and technology becomes more human than the humans around him.
So it opens on the 13th of March here in South Africa, the 6th of March. You guys are going overseas to promote it. I mean, this is unbelievable. Look at the time. Sigourney Weaver, Hugh Jackman.
How was
it? What was I working with them? Did you work alongside them?
Yeah, they're amazing.
They were amazing.
Very
They were
humble
amazing.
people.
Okay,
Incredibly humble.
Is it? That's all I can get out of you. They're shouting at me. I'm not allowed to speak more. But well done, guys. I wish you all the best on your journeys and also with the promotion of the movie.
Thank you very much.
It's coming out in cinemas around the country. Please go and support it. On the 13th of March, it's called Chappie, and you can watch it. All right, let's take a break quickly. The